Hello students. Now let us see the figures of speech given in some lines of this poem. A thing of beauty is a joy for ever. See the line, a thing of beauty is a joy for ever. It's a beautiful line. The figure of speech is epigram. Means it's a brief witty statement. Means epigram means what? It's a saying. It's like that of a statement. Okay. About the topic. And next one, its loveliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness. See, consonance is there, means sound of the letters N and I have been repeated in the line, means consonant sounds have been repeated. Then see the next lines. But still will keep a bower quiet for us. In these lines, you can also see consonants. That means letter L has been repeated in the line. Means letter means L sound has been repeated. Still, will. Okay. And another figure of speech important which is given here is metaphor. Means there is an indirect comparison. Comparison between a thing of beauty and the pleasant shade under trees. See next line. And a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. In these lines, first one is simple figure of speech is alliteration. Which sound has been repeated? Means S sound is repeated here. Sleep, sweet. And assonance. Assonance means what? Assonance means vowel sound repeats. See, vowel sound E has been repeated in the line. Dreams, sweet, sleep. And another important figure of speech is climax. Means ideas such as restful sleep, good health, and complete relaxation are arranged in the increasing order of importance. If the things are arranged in the increasing order of importance, then we can say that it is climax. If it is in arranged in a reverse order, then we can say that it's anticlimax. But students, you have to consider here the figure of speech is climax. And another figure of speech which we can find is metaphor. Metaphor means here there is an indirect comparison between a thing of beauty and the satisfying sleep it provides to the observer. And another one is what? Simple figure of speech, repetition. Which sound has been repeated here? Word and has been repeated twice. Now see the lines. We are wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Here first one is simple figure of speech, alliteration. Which sounds are repeated here? W and B sounds. W sound means we and wedding. Okay. And B sound, band and bind. Next one is consonants. Consonants means what? Consonant sound D is repeated here. Band, bind, ending sound. And another figure of speech is metaphor. There is an indirect comparison between flowery band and the earthly beauty which attracts the observer. Next one is spite of despondence of the inhuman death. That means alliteration. Which sound is repeated here? Students, D sound in the words despondence and death. Next one is of all the unhealthy and over darkened days. Here climax can be observed here. Means ideas such as evil habits and gloomy days are arranged in the increasing order of importance. Okay. And another figure of speech is consonants. The sound of the letter D has been repeated in the line here. Darkened days in these words. See the next line. Some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our own dark spirits. Here metaphor is there. Means things that cause suffering and pain are indirectly compared to a pall that covers our life and deadens it. And next one is metaphor. Metaphor means here disappointment in the life of man as a result of his own evil actions, means a person's own evil actions are responsible for disappointment, is indirectly compared to the dark spirits. Next one is personification. The shape of beauty has been given the animate quality of being able to move away the palm. Okay. So see the next line. Such the sun, the moon, the trees old and young. Here first one is alliteration, which sound has been repeated, S sound in the beginning, sun, such in these words. Second one is anticlimax. What do you mean by anticlimax? The things are, the incidents are arranged in the reverse order. That means the gifts from nature such as sun, moon and the trees are arranged in the descending order of importance. Okay. And antithesis means what? Opposite words, means contrasting ideas such as old and young are used in the same line to include all forms of living things on the earth. And next figure of speech which is given in this line, in the same line, is consonants, means of the letters. Which sound repeated here? N sound and D sound. N sound is repeated moon, sun, and D sound is also repeated. Okay. Next one is sprouting a shady boon. Here sprouting a shady boon, here metaphor is there, means indirect comparison between the gifts of nature and the relaxation and comfort that they provide. And next one is that for themselves a cooling covert make. Here cooling covert means C sound has been repeated, that means alliteration. And second one is the TH sound is repeated to maintain the musical rhythm of the poem. Here that themselves in these words. Okay. Next I am going to explain other lines in the next video. Thank you.